So I think I've become the most cursed Bedwars player in history. If you saw my most recent tweets, you probably would have saw that I hit 666 star while also hitting a 6.66 FKDR. But that's not it. I also am 666th in lifetime final kills in Bed Wars, which is just insane how coincidental that is. I'm not gonna lie, I did not plan for this to happen. I did not expect that three stats of mine are just gonna be sitting at 666, and it's like, wow. I mean, how funny is that? But yeah, I guess let's just go into some games now. Talk about Bed Wars. I guess I'll just talk about Bed Wars in general. I still think that it's a pretty decently fun game to me, but obviously I feel more burned out than when I was like 300 stars or whatever, because right now I'm literally 2/3 of the way there to 1000 star, and it's like we're doing this over and over again for 10,000 games. It's a lot, obviously, and as Hypixel is really unbearable because of like lag and like the amount of cheaters, obviously, and snipers that ruin win streaks. It's getting a little bit more tiring to play Bed Wars. Um, and adding on to the fact that I'm ridiculously cursed because I feel like I just lose the most winnable games I've ever had on. I mean, just choking in general. I feel like I choke the most games out of any player, to be honest. I don't know why, but I guess it lines up in a way. I mean, like the fact that I hit 6,666 wins after the triple 666 stats is insane. I mean, I guess I could thank the pandemic for making me play Bed Wars. I mean, before COVID-19, before we got into lockdown, I didn't play Bed Wars at all. And because I felt like Reddit UHC was boring, I just decided to play Bed Wars. And here we are now. I think I can hit 1,000 stars before the end of this year, but maybe not. But it'll be pretty close, I guess. Um, Originally, I didn't think I would make it this far. Like, well, maybe I would have stopped around like 400, 300 stars, but like Bed Wars is the type of game to just suck your life, to be honest. Well, I mean, any type of game can do that, but since Bed Wars is most popular, it will probably suck the most people. I don't know. I mean, overall, I don't play as much as like ridiculously sweaty people who play 100 games a day or 200 games a day. That's insane. Like, I still like average around 50 games a day, and when I was in school, still I was averaging maybe 20 games a day, which is actually really small compared to many sweaty players. So I consider myself like I can manage my own time decently, and like I guess I have a more balanced play style. I mean, I don't play Bed Wars like often, I guess. I mean, I play UHC as well, which helps balance, and I also just have fun playing hide and seek and like hanging out in calls. Like I don't like. I personally just don't feel like playing Bed Wars 20 hours a day is helpful at all, and that's just kind of. I mean, if you play 20 hours a day at Bed Wars, that's just bad. You have no family communication, no time management skills. You probably stink like a garbage truck. I mean, you're probably the only thing you get out of it is probably just like terrible eyesight and 1,000 stars. I don't know. Like if you think about it, if I never played Play UHC or Kingdom UHC, I would definitely be maybe top 10 Bed Wars. But what gain do I have in playing Bed Wars for 4 years straight and getting top 10 in Bed Wars level? I mean, I wouldn't have gone into the Play UHC community. I probably wouldn't have gone into rounds. I mean, I still enjoy rounds sometimes, but would I enjoy having a 100% focused on Bed Wars, or would it be better if I just kept it like 50-50 or something like that? I felt like I do have some regrets. Like, I'm still up in the air about like. If you saw Gamerboy80, he was the #1 Bed Wars player for a while, and he got a lot of following. on YouTube. It's just that what if I was in that position? I mean, I don't know. I still think that Hypixel curses me a lot. I don't know, man. I just feel cursed all the time. Like, there's so many opportunities I have that I just fail to get all the time, and it's just kind of sad, I guess. I mean, I think I've had like 4 to 5 opportunities to make a good breakthrough, but I just didn't for some whatever reason. Like, I didn't try, and I don't know. Kind of sucks. I mean, I see my window closing a lot. My window is just getting smaller and smaller. Trying to get big on YouTube, or just trying to do some big things. I don't know, man. I mean, back in 2017 is when I started my channel, right? Or 2016. I think it's 2017, right? Yeah. And I was around 14 at the time, and I had a lot of aspirations. I watched Nestor's United Season 2 and Season 1, and I had a big focus towards UHC content at the time, and I just disregarded Bed Wars in general. Like, it's kind of insane I played Bed Wars before UHC. If I asked someone what game I played first, Bed Wars or UHC, they'd probably say UHC because of my past experiences. And my first video was a UHC duel. But I felt like as time went on, my window went smaller and smaller. As I kept playing recorded rounds for whatever reason, I didn't really try to branch out into other content. Well, eventually I tried to do that, but I mean, they were getting good views, but I wasn't spending my weekends doing something I felt like doing. I just was playing recorded rounds. And I think I'm still in like, I don't know, 20 recorded rounds. But at the time, I was probably maybe in 30 recorded rounds, 40, I don't know. Kind of weird. And balancing that with Kingdom UHC and Point UHC was interesting, I guess. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing UHC. It was fun dominating games and getting number 2 and beat up wins. Though I don't like the community at all anymore. It's just, it was fun back then. I kind of wish Netty plays play UHC more. That would be fun. And it brought back the old community, and I genuinely enjoyed that. But I guess I should talk more about Bed Wars. I mean, my stats were already ruined in Bed Wars. Like, back in 2017, I didn't try. Like, back in 2017, all I did was just place a massive amount of wool to just make our opponents angry that they had to break through like 15 layers of wool. That was really fun. But something changed for me. I don't know why. But overall, Bed Wars is fun. I don't hate it at all. Like, occasionally I will hate it, but overall it's alright of a game. I think that Hypixel needs to make a few changes to Bed Wars and it'll be fine. Like, Castle Bed Wars is really fun. So that comes to the conclusion of whether I'm cursed or not in Bed Wars. I mean, yeah, I probably am, but maybe it's just due to my tiredness and getting sloppy. Like, back in back when I was at the beginning start, I wasn't as sloppy, I was more sharp, but now I've noticed I cared less. I began to see myself care less about the game and become more sloppy and just like overall like losing a little bit more games. But Hypixel, man, Hypixel sucks the life out of. Hypixel can suck the life out of someone, and that's insane. Did I get knocked off? Did I knock him off? Let's go! I knocked him off. And yep. Just like that, we're out of the 666 zone.